All right, guys, it's Ralph with Pondscapes out in Queen Creek, Arizona, and we are about to get started on a very cool project. Let's see what the guys are up to. So we've got my boy Jack out here. This is my oldest son. If you've been paying attention to the media lately, you know that kids aren't in school, so kids are getting to work now. So I've got a slight limp. I'll tell you about that in a little bit, but it has something to do with some of these guys. All right, guys, so I'm really excited about this project because it is in a really upscale neighborhood that we've been wanting to do for a long time, but mostly of just the location of this. So directly behind me is the shower and vanity area for the master on this house. So this is going to be a intimate little courtyard. So you see the wall behind me, that's actually going to get jacked up several more feet to give privacy. But what they're going to be looking out at when they're in their shower and bathtub is right out at this very tranquil, serene environment. Right away, we've got a small stacked slate urn. So what we're going to do is we're going to sink that guy down into the ground and then have some cool rock work around it. Water will flow over that and come all the way around the urn, but spilling into the pond. Now on that backside, we'll have some plants, some low grasses and things like that. And tracking right across, that is going to be our waterfall. Our pond is roughly 14 feet by 14 feet, 28 inches deep. And then we've got our skimmer over here, of course. So coming across on this back section, we'll be able to connect to the house plumbing for our float valve. Also, this is going to be our path for our overflow. And then where I'm standing now, our pond is going to be excavated to maximum depth right here. And then later date, there will be a deck overhanging this section. So it'll be a cool spot to just sit on the edge of the deck, dangle your feet in the water, and then get those little fish kisses. Jack, what do you think about that plan? Man of many words. Alex, what do you think about that plan?
That's the best plan I ever heard in my life.
The fellas have been moving along. So Jack and Alex have got the plumbing all installed, working on busting out this footer over here behind me to get our overflow in. Now that we have our excavator on site, it's time to get to excavating. All right, these guys are hard at it. They did this whole pond by shovel. All right, so that's it for us for day one. We've got the excavation complete. We got to trim up a couple little spots, but we've got our plumbing ran from the skimmer. And here is our shelf where our urn is going to go. That is going to be really cool. With all this madness going on in the world, we don't have the liner that we need. So it never left Chicago and we need it now. So what we're gonna do is improvise. I've got liner right here. Now that's a 15 by 100 liner. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna roll out about 22 feet. We're gonna cut that in half and then roll out another section and then we're gonna seam that. So let's get started. And just like that, we seem to be back on track. All the plumbing over here is done and hooked up to the biofall. You see this divot over here somewhere? That's our clean out hole. Got all the boulders and everything shuttled over to the workspace. So now it is time to drop that fabric in, get the liner in, get some more fabric in there to protect our liner. Well, let's get to rocking. Okay, things are moving along. We've got some boulders set. That was number one right there. Hey, you watch it. I asked for a wedge rock. This is what Alex gave me. And this is the rock that did damage to my toe. Now, when I tell you that it broke my toe, I mean, like, it literally broke my toe, my big toe, clean in half. I thought the top of my foot was broken. The nurse said, "Why aren't you complaining? You didn't say anything about your toe." And I'm like, "Well, you know, yeah, it hurts too." And she's like, "Well, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but look at this x-ray." It was clean in half. So that rock, I'm gonna stick it underwater so nobody ever sees it and is in danger by this rock again. What did you just move?
I didn't even realize that. Did I grab that?
You totally grabbed it. Alex, explain to me what you're doing right now.
Burying a pipe,
What kind of pipe are you burying?
flexible pipe, a black pipe.
So what Alex is doing, we connected the overflow pipe on the back of the skimmer. Now that comes along, goes right through here. You can see it coming out the wall. So what we want to do, we got that level, put it on top of the pipe to verify that it has a slope away from the back of that skimmer. And then it's going to drain right out, daylight. And that way, when we get a rain event and all that water comes off this roof, it's going to go through that little opening in the back of the skimmer, into the pipe, out the back, and not overflow our pond. Jack, this is our theme song. Nothing I could do but yell when these birds attack me. Come on. All right, Thursday morning, and we've got another load of boulders coming in. We got to have that thing rocked out today, put the lights in, and I want to start on that waterfall. That's my favorite. Guys, we're making some great progress today. Right over here behind me, Alex and Jack are working on the framing rocks that are going to flank the urn. We've got the first drop into the pond all established and big framing boulders here behind me. So we've got to get this section of the pond all rocked in today. So we want to get ourselves in good position so tomorrow it's not, it's going to be an easy day, right, Alex?
Every day is an easy day.
And you see we've got the extra overlap there. Snuggle right up. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, with the urn set, we've got some framer boulders next to it. We're gonna backfill on the back edge of this urn, and that will allow stability for that boulder so it doesn't roll forward. And we're also going to chunk a boulder right there to keep gravel from pouring out. Our skimmer is hidden right here. We're gonna get that all mounted up. So we only have about 8 linear feet to go, and then we can start working on our edging and work our way up to the waterfall. Alex, how's that waterfall gonna go?
Boom!
Right over there where Jack is kind of cleaning up, you can see right behind that we've got some cobble coming from that urn. So what we're gonna do is have like an hourglass effect of cobble coming across that bottom of that pond. So that'll really stand out whenever you can see through that water and the cool effect on the bottom of the pond. Okay, so you can see that Alex and Jack have wrapped up the edging right around here, and they're working on the edging over on this side. Alex is actually wiring up our lights and putting a hub there, and then that wire goes over to this area. We're just running a pigtail out there because there's going to be another light over by the waterfall. Well, good news, bad news. We're doing great. It looks fantastic. we're just not gonna finish today. So we're wrapping it up. We're gonna come back fresh in the morning, finish off this waterfall, foam it all in, and get it running. I am so excited to see what it looks like. We'll see you in the morning. Okay, here we are back at it again. And Alex, we didn't finish yesterday.
I know.
See that smile on his face? You know why that smile's there? Because on the inside, he's going, I told you so.
I worked extra slow to make it happen.
Yeah, well, it shows. All right, guys, so check this out. We've got that urn set up. I am just so excited about this. This is going to be so beautiful. So we're going to put some plants back here. And you can see Alex is working on trenching over there behind that rock work. We're going to work our way up. And we've got to come off the right and left sides of the waterfall just to create some more elevation, so we can have some higher planting shelves within the frames of that waterfall. All right, guys, this has been one of my most favorite installs as far as the space goes. Let's go talk to Jesse and Brooke and see how they've been enjoying this with their family. Okay, guys, so this has been in almost 2 months now. And how have you guys been loving this?
I mean, we're out here probably a couple times a day. When we first started, it was really warm out here. Then we put the misters in, and it's amazing. I mean, we're starting to get a good collection of fish. Rory and I have been in here a couple times. It's a great experience.
Awesome, awesome. Brooke, did this turn out the way you had envisioned? Because we started talking months and months before this even happened.
Like a year.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful pond. And everybody who comes here is like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing that I've ever seen. And who did this? And how did you think? I said, well, this was my idea, but the creation is all Ralph. I mean, Ralph comes in here, and I call him the pond genie. And he comes and he's like an artist, and he comes and picks out things and says, this is how I see. And he walks around all nerdy like, picking out his pond ideas. And man, I told him what I wanted, and he gave me exactly what I wanted, and probably more. When we first started doing the pond thing, the designers kind of gave us an idea of what, and I wasn't really feeling it. And then, I told Ralph what I wanted, and boom, here we have it. So,
At any point, were you nervous during the construction of this?
only when you drop the boulder on your foot.
That was before we got started.
Oh, you mean after you drop the boulder on your foot? After that, no, I haven't. I had full confidence in everything that you did here, so this is great. I couldn't have had anything better than this.
All right, guys, let us know in the comments down below, what do you think about this pond and this atmosphere? Man, this was an awesome pond. Took a little longer than I wanted to come and see the final product, but oh my goodness, was it worth the wait. So let us know what you think. So hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.